started, everybody thought that we were playing, mostly my father, my mother, my sister. They were looking at me that, I just find something like a hobby, some happy people. They were looking at me, dreaming a little bit, but when they really started to look at me, that I was coming back after the presentations or after the trainings, and I was saying to my mother, Mom, I'm going to become millionaire very soon, so prepare yourself, because I'm going to change your life to you also because of my performance and my results in this industry. They started to get worried a little bit. Then I involved my sister. They started to get worried 2 times more, and actually, when they started also to see that we were also investing money in events, in going here and maybe going there, and then we started also to ask some money to them to finance our own evolution in this industry. And then they started to ask us, hey, but where is the million? Where are the money? Where are the money? Our friends also, where are the money? What is this? And they were looking at us very in a weird way. I want to be honest also, I felt one moment in my life that I had only one person that was seeing what I could see in that moment. My sister, nobody else. And again, by not being successful from the first time, then of course we went to another company, bad experience also in the second one, and of course you go to the same people, they see you are changing, maybe you offer them also the opportunity because at the first one they didn't want to join, and you go excited to them with the second opportunity, and they tell you, hey, but you told me the same things when you offered me the first opportunity. You were excited in the same way. So when that opportunity is not good anymore, why should this opportunity be the good one for us? It will be the same. So it was very difficult, very, very difficult. And in the beginning, in our first period, by not making the money, not having the results, was making a lot of pain in our heart, because we believed in something, but we didn't have the proof to show the success to the not believers around us. And now, of course, everything changed.
Yes.
And I want to be honest, most of the people, even when we show them the results, even when we show them the lifestyle, they don't want to accept that they could come with us and be on the same boat with us from the beginning. I remember, it's something pretty recent actually. He came to a presentation and he saw me closing the event. I spoke for around 2 hours, good duplication with my sponsor actually. And honestly, after hearing me, my father, it happens that in life very often parents used to give advices to their children and telling, hey, I have a lot of experience in life. I advise you to do like that. I advise you to do like that. I advise you to do like that. After that presentation, I remember my father came to me. He was shocked. He was impressed by the quality of my leadership, but especially he told me that I was talking like a man who lived a couple of lives all together. And he told me, Julian, you know what? I'm not going to give you any more advices, because I realize how little I am and how much I can learn from you. So from now on, I will put my ego on aside and I will listen to my son, even when he's very young and has less experience in life than me, about everything, because I really think that you are the right person to give me this kind of advices. That made me really feel very well, and I saw how much humble is him, and he doesn't care who is going to give him the lesson, even when it's his son, but he cares only about the information, because he believes that the source is a good source, and in this case the source is me. We are working also with experienced leaders, people who have a couple of much more years than us, but we really appreciate that these people don't look at our sex, at our age, at our background, but they just look at the performance. So they just look at the facts, and they see that these young guys, a young lady and a young boy, they made such a big success. So of course they get excited and they let themselves be led by us, because they see that we have the facts. So when we did it, that means they need to listen to us because we have something to teach them. Not with everybody went like that in the beginning, you know. There are some leaders in our team that were a little bit arrogant, they were a little bit aggressive, they were trying to not to listen to us. But you know, once you hit the head on the wall a couple of times, then you start to learn. But there are also some one of them that never learned nothing, and many of them that left and didn't want to work with us. But actually, before meeting us, they were broke, and guess what? After that, after leaving us, they are still broke. So that's the life, you know. And we learn to accept all these things, you know, because not everybody is mature enough to appreciate a person for her results, and not for the color, the religion, the age, the sex, and all these things, you know.
Yeah, I will start a little bit from the basic, but we are in a world made by principles, you know, by, oh, you know, when you are older, you know better. Oh, when you have more experience, you know better. Oh, when you are a lawyer, you know better than him. And so there are some things in the society that led you a little bit to feel like, oh, is he going to listen to me? Is he going to listen to me? So at the beginning we had a couple of challenges, because especially for me, I was young and even a woman, so I had double challenge. But the beauty is that I was always too focused and too hard. I told to myself that by experience and mindset, the combination of the two, you can get over it. So at the beginning it's difficult, but you just have to perform. And then I always tell, money talks, walks, facts talk, and bullshit walk. So when somebody is telling me, yeah, but how can I learn from you and you're young? Yeah, the results are speaking, and who can make the results? Only yourself. So the results are counting. I have to be honest, my father and my mother, they are learning from us now, yes, but I'm looking to the other people, because my father and my mother, they came a little bit later, but we started, they saw that already other people a little bit older than even them, they were listening to us. So of course they thought, okay, if they are listening, we can also listen. So they already saw people that were listening. And this industry is amazing, because that's what is the beautiful. They take really the filters away, and people are starting to listen to the person that inspires them, to the person that gives them an example, to that person that proves them that they are right. So like Julian told, is all about results.
It's all about results. I still remember that a lady one day told me, how can you speak like that with me, you know? How you are still smelling from milk from your mother. And I was a little bit shocked, because when I told her, listen, this is my back office, this is the production that I've done, these are the numbers that I'm doing. Actually, this system that I'm doing and I'm putting in place, it's a duplication system that I learned from somebody else, and it was not easy. It was not easy to deal with this kind of people, but it's you know, this is the game. These are the rules of the game, and we understood which are the rules, and that's it. We just play.